2, 3, 4. Hello, besties. Welcome back to another episode of I Am Besties. I am your host, Vanessa.
What's up? I'm Isis.
And I'm Steph. And we are going to start off the show by taking a little shot and starting off with our quote of the day, which is, La que no es perra, no prospera, y la que no es puta, no disfruta. Salud. Salud.
Hey, and name all the
Clink.
bitches.
Ooh, I wanted to look brave. Disgusting.
That one's actually really good, but I do need water.
I appreciate the pineapple aftertaste on that. I will say... It kind of tastes like the candy, Loki. I will say I'm a Bucana hater. I've never been quiet about that, but I do love the pineapple Bucana. What do you hate about Bucana? Like the flavor? It's disgusting. It's terrible. I would rather drink car oil. What? Than Bucana. Yeah. For real? That's how bad I hate it. Did you have a bad experience or you just literally don't like it? I just literally think it tastes like the nastiest liquor in my life I've ever had. You know what's so funny? That when I drink Bucanas, I feel more beaner than when I drink tequila. Like, I feel like such a Mexican bitch when I'm drinking Bucanas. Like a pinche buchona bitch. Yeah. Where you're like, where's my man with his pinche mamalona? Where the fuck are my rosas buchones? Exactly. Like, what time's the norteño pulling up? Literally. When are the sicarios coming? Who's bringing the mariscos? Who is snuggling money? Who's running the drugs here? Exactly. Where's the cartel man's rich son that's hot? So I can have That's literally the vibes they give me, but less buchona. Just straight fucking Mexican. Just straight vibes. Yeah. Like, I have the bandera on my back and shit. I have La Virgen Maria tattooed somewhere on my body. Yeah. Does this apply to your
culture? No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. What makes you feel the most hondureña? Yeah.
Hey, when I'm eating a baleada, when they got like some punta, I'm not gonna lie, when I don't know, there's some days, you know, I'm sure you guys like bump some Mexican ass music, you know, like I don't know, but some days I'm like, una punta, 1, 2, 3, there, and I'm in the car like, hey, da, da, da.
Wait, like, I've never heard Honduran music.
Punta, you never heard it?
Put something right now.
I'm like, Soul's gonna have to crop. I'm like,
that's crazy. I'm uncultured.
Hey, I don't want to say it.
What's your country's drink of choice?
So we have like it's called flor de caña. It's kind of like a rum. I would say it's like a rum, but I would say in the hondureño culture, like drinking is not like a heavy part of our culture. Good. Yeah, like I would say growing up, my family's not super religious, but like I didn't really see, and I also have a lot of women in my family, so I didn't really see like even drinking wine, tequila. No, like they would do it maybe here or there, like a drink, and the men would drink beer. But like even in Honduras, it's not like a super like, oh, we're gonna go drink, and it's not like the culture. The young people obviously, but like in our culture, it's not like heavy on that.
That's good. I freaking love Mexicans, dude.
Yeah. It's cool.
At least
we got other problems.
We got other problems.
Yeah, we got other problems. Okay, this is punta. Like maybe Saul can put the first few minutes.
Few minutes? How long?
I mean, seconds. So it's like this, and it's just like hip movement. It's hip movement. Like when you guys stand up, I'm not gonna dance, but like you guys dance, and it's like your hips.
Oh, that's so cute. I like that.
Really bloated.
It's giving Carnaval, Brazil.
I'm really bloated, so
it's giving culture. It's giving Brazil, like Carnaval. Like...
But so punta, a little bit of history about Honduras. So Honduras, you know, we're in Central America. We have this little island called Roatan, one of the most beautiful islands in the world, second largest coral reef.
Wow. We're gonna go this summer.
Yeah, you guys, we should absolutely go. No, 100%.
Yeah, I'm down.
I love it. So there was, you know, enslaved people, so they came in there and they're in that country. Plus they mixed with like British and like indigenous people. So then puntas actually originated from garifonas. Garifonas are like the people who are ancestors of like people who were enslaved and were freed. They were their people and they kind of made their own land. So they're like garifonas. They wouldn't classify themselves as like hondureños. They're like hondureños.
Like the natives?
But they're like we're garifona. Even their language, they speak a different language.
Yeah.
When I went to Roatan, we got to see the part of the island where they're from. I ate machuca. It's like a coconut soup with like lobster, crab, jaiba. Well, jaiba is like crab, shrimp, like, and then it's like a no, it is, and then it's like a mashed plátano. You know, have you guys ever heard of fufu? Like it's a Nigerian.
Yes.
So it's mashed plátano. So same kind of idea of mashed plátano, and you eat it. Yeah, and then like you get some soup, and that's how you eat it. So shout out to the garifonas. Hey, yeah, shout out to the garifonas. But yeah, that's like our culture. I would say it's like that, you know, like we eat like a lot of like plátano food. So like food is like a heavy part of our culture. But yeah, we're very chill people. You know what I'm saying?
I hate how uncultured I feel sometimes. Because I'm like a dumbass. Like, I want to know so much world history, but I don't ever. I feel like I'm not curious enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is us getting educated.
Yeah.
But you know what? I also think it's because regionally, when you think about it, we're here in Southern California. Like, I feel like I know so much about Mexican culture, but also not that much. You know, like I know a lot of like surface level things about like Mexican culture. Why? 99.9% of my friends are fucking beaners. You feel me? Like everywhere I grew up, it was all fucking Mexican. Like, we're just a different type of, y'all the pinto beans, we're the red kidney beans, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like,
interesting.
Because I also grew up, like, my sister was Miss Honduras, so we got to, like...
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, my sister was
She just lightly threw that in there like...
She's a little flex.
Like, that shit just happened.
What year?
2010.
That's pretty recent, girl.
Yeah, 2010, yeah.
Let me see a pic.
Let me see.
I know.
She is. But so like I got to be around like a bunch of Nicaraguenses, and my mom always liked to be like a part of like the people who like do things for the community, like in LA on the 15th. The 16th is Mexicans, 15th is most people in Central America. There's a parade they have, so like we would go on the floats. My mom would have us, and like we'd like. So I've always been in like very like in tune with different cultures. And like even the hablado, like I can tell when someone's Salvadorian, I can tell like, oh, you're Nicaraguense, or you're Guatemalan, or you're from Ecuador, or you're Colombian. Like I feel like Mexicans, if you're like, again, this is not a diss to Mexicans. I just feel like because you're just all surrounded by Mexicans, it's hard to distinguish like what accent is from which, because it's like most people here are Mexican.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Americans assume everyone else has an accent, but not us.
Yep.
Even though, like, obviously we have an American accent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a little bit how, like, Mexicans
I remember when I learned that Americans have an accent, I was shocked. I was like, what?
Me?
Because I've always wanted to be able to speak in an accent. And, like, I know I have one from, like, my, my Latino side. I know it comes out a bit, but when I learned that Americans have an accent, I was like, what? When I started, like, when I was young and, like, on Vine and, like, people would, like, say American accent and they like mimic how we speak, I was like shocked. I was like, oh my god, like,
which was the first
sister? Like there's a bunch of pictures of her.
Oh, you know what? I could just Google Miss Honduras 2010.
Yeah, that's her. She's that one. Yeah, so we were like really involved with like the consulados and all that stuff. Like I swear to God, my mom would have been a politician in her other life.
Wow. And what is she doing now?
Now she's a dental hygienist, but she got like to go to like Miss World to like she was in Honduras and she was the Miss Honduras of Honduras. Let me see. So she was able to like go and live there for like a few years, and they offered her to go to school, but she's just
gorgeous.
Like, shout out to my sister. I didn't really like her until like my niece is like 6, so like 6 years ago.
What the heck?
Mm-hmm. I feel like when you go through something like that with a sister where you like first can't stand each other and then you love each other, like the bond is so much more like, it just feels so much nicer. Because even when you're not on good terms with a sister, like you yearn for that, because you're like, that's my blood, like that's my sister, like I don't like feeling like I'm not on good terms with that person.
I did not feel that way.
Oh, well, that's how I felt.
I did not feel that way. But it's also because my sister is so much older.
Yeah.
So like I had my cousin, he was like my pair. So like my family always grew up in pairs. So I never felt like, oh, I'm going to stay on my sister. I'm like, well, fuck her too. I didn't get your shirt. I didn't borrow your shirt. The whole time her shirt's dirty in my room. And I'm like, oh, don't let her see me with her
That's
shirt.
still very sisterly though.
That is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, your sisters, you love and hate them. Like, you just love and hate them. And mostly because I was so much younger. And I was the favorite at the time until my sister became Miss Honduras.
Oh, so that's what it was about?
She would hate on me. She said one time my mom had even a picture of me in the restroom. I'm like, look, bitch, I'm the shit. You're not even the fart. Like, we're not the same, you know?
So but she was like, I need to be Miss Honduras to step up.
To step it up. And she, in fact, did win my place. And now I'm competing for the best interest of my mom's heart. So.
But you know what? Now you're on a podcast. So your mom, like, there's no way. She's going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, but
yeah. Plus this year we're gonna get
back on top.
Yeah, we're gonna get on in the New York Times billboard like the guys did.
So. Right. We're gonna put it on work. Yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about what's coming up this weekend? They didn't prohibit it, right?
I don't think so.
Well, guys,
let me tell you.
We're telling you guys right now. We're going on our first ever brand trip. Woo! We are so excited. It's with Polaris. It's the off-roading vehicle company, and they literally are sweet. They're hosting a Galentine's because they want, to be more inclusive. They want women to feel like off-roading is something that they can do. And they're having like a really cute Galentine's campaign, and they invited us and other women influencers, and they're just gonna take us out for a low weekend getaway, and they're gonna take us off-roading and take us to dinner and all this stuff. And we're so excited. We're gonna vlog everything, and we're just so grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be possible without your guys' support. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching the show, for genuinely caring about us, genuinely caring about tuning in every week, and genuinely learning and loving us. Like, genuinely, this has been I said it on live earlier. If you saw it, cool. If you didn't, I'll say it again. When I first started doing this podcasting thing, like, I really didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was something fun to do with my friends. I like to yap, so I'll yap away. I already do it for free, so why not get paid for it? And honestly, I never thought like it would turn out to be this. So thank you guys so much for the support and for just loving us. Thank you.
Thank you. I know, I'm really excited. I heard you say earlier that I want you to look cute.
No, I am. Okay. I'm just not like concerned about my outfit because it's gonna get dirty.
That's true. But I still want us to look really, really cute because I want to take pictures of you guys because I need to learn how to take pictures. Yeah, so you do. I want
you do. I'm sorry. Sometimes Stephanie takes pictures of me and I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck no. I take great pictures. I meant pictures on the camera. Vanessa's just
I don't know. The pictures you've taken of me are kind of questionable. But we could let's leave this fight for off camera.
It's you look cute.
Some photos that she's taken of you.
She looks cute. Literally. She looks good. She just doesn't like it for some reason.
I don't know.
I already told her she's photogenic. Yeah, she knows she's photogenic.
You're also photogenic too, though, bitch. You have like a good jawline.
So. But definitely, we're gonna get a lot of content for you guys. We're gonna vlog everything, and we're gonna take a lot of pictures, and so we're excited.
Yeah, I don't know what to wear. My biggest dilemma was like, what do I wear? Because I'm not a sporty spice.
Well, keep in mind they're gonna give us a jersey. If anything, we need to have a cute outfit for dinner.
Mm-hmm, that's what I was thinking.
For dinner. But when it comes to like the whole off-roading situation, I'm not really concerned.
I mean, I was just gonna wear leggings.
Leggings too, yeah, and they're giving us a jersey to wear. Yeah. So really, there's not much to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it's just more for like the dinner aspect. I'm like, okay, what cute little outfit am I gonna wear? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wear heels.
Okay, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, I am.
I love that you wear heels. Actually, I wanted to tell you because I saw on TikTok the other day, these girls that were saying how dressing up is threatening. And I feel like you always dress up, so I wanted to ask if you've ever had an experience like that where like you're very dressed up and someone kind of knocks you for it.
No.
No?
No.
Bitches know how to try her.
Ay.
I just feel like it's in me. You feel me? Like I feel like I always look good. So I feel unless you're the first time you ever seen me, I mean maybe, but if you see me on social media, I mean, I would say I've always dressed like that.
You do this. She true to this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people definitely can like. I'm trying to think if they've ever made comments. I mean, I guess like bitches who didn't dress up and didn't know the occasion was to look good. They were like, oh, why did you really try that hard? Me either, bitch. I just know what I like.
Do you agree with that though? That like dressing up is kind of threatening?
Yeah, I do. I think so. Yeah, because I have been in situations where like people, if they don't know me, they might think the presumption is like I'm trying to like overshadow them, you know. But like I have my best friends, like they dress gorgeous. They're one of my homegirls is, I swear to God, effortless. Puts on some light, that bitch looks amazing. So I feel like I always grow up with, looking good, dressing good. But I'm also the bitch if I show up to a place and I don't look good and everybody looks good, I do feel intimidated. I just feel like, oh, I should have not been here.
I feel like I've never seen you in that situation ever. I was about to say like, you're always dressed.
I definitely don't put myself in that situation.
Actually, like, it took me one time to learn, never again.
Yeah, but I have, where bitches look cute, I'm like, oh my God. But I've also been places where I'm overdressed, but I'm like, better to be overdressed than underdressed.
Yeah.
Because at least I can snap pic and it's cute and whatever, if it was worth it. But if I'm like looking raggedy and the bitch is like looking cute, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't make me feel good to not look good. I'm those people like, look good, feel good. I'm 100% those people. Like, I was gonna wear something else because I'm not feeling that good today. I'm bloated. I look like I'm I look like I'm fucking 5 months pregnant right now. So I'm trying to like do my best to cover. But yeah, so I just feel like, but I understand the concept because I feel like, again, you probably don't feel like, oh man, I didn't dress up, I didn't do this, and this person looks that. And it's not to compare yourself. It's not to say, oh, why does she that? It's just more like, I could have looked more presentable. I feel like to me it's like the presentation, not like what you're wearing.
Yeah. Honestly, whenever I dress up and it's like a normal casual day, I feel too much. Like, and I don't want to because I want to be able, because right now I feel like with heels it's whatever, but whenever I like do like hair, makeup, and fit like all in one day where I'm really not doing anything, I'm like, why did I do that? But then I'm like, look at how cute I look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How do you feel, Vanessa? Do you like to like dress up like that or what?
I have my days. I have my days where I like to dress up, but I also have my days where I could just really be bumming it. But I definitely feel like it's rare for me to feel like I know where I'm going, right? Like I know like if I'm going to dinner, I know if I'm going to the club, like I know if I'm going this or that, whatever. Like I know. I have my days where like I want to go out and like I'll go out, but I won't do too much. But I won't feel like it's like I know when I go somewhere, people are gonna be dressed up. Like if I don't go to the club, if I choose to tone it down, I already know someone's gonna outdo me, you know? So it's like I try to mentally prepare. Like, okay, like if you're making the choice to be on like the more comfortable side, like be prepared to see bitches eating you up. But I wouldn't even. And I'm okay with that. Like I mean, like on my thing, I'm like okay, and I'm like okay, that's fine. Because today I was not feeling it. But that's rare though. I feel like for the most part, I like to dress up. I like to look good, you know, especially if I know I'm gonna go somewhere crazy, you know, like dinner. I like to look nice. But if we're going to Applebee's though, like you're gonna catch me with the hoodie, bro. You know, like,
when we went to Applebee's after taking the fuking pictures, bro,
that shit was funny.
Why did we go to Applebee's after we just got done taking like our photo shoot for like for I Am Besties, bro? We're over here. I'm in a corset. My nipple might as well be out hanging.
No, literally.
Vanessa Steph, their ass cheeks might as well been out. You feel me? Like the
outfits were crazy. We literally walked into this Applebee's on a fucking Wednesday afternoon, like not even a weekend. Oh, it was a weekend actually.
It was a weekend,
but still, like it was insane.
Let me get that Friday? 2 for $20.
Friday,
a Friday, like all dressed up, looking like we, you know what? Let me get that 2 for $20.
Expensive. Ordering a 2 for $20. Right. That's funny.
Right. Yeah.
No, really, that was hilarious.
When you're at home, though, are you, like, the kind of girls that are, like, in a T-shirt, or you like matching PJs and shit like that? Like, are you that kind of girl?
Oh, no. At home, I swear to God, I look like the homeless off the fucking floor. I might as well be a bitch selling ass on Figueroa. I swear to God, I look super... I like to get ready for a purpose. You feel me? Like, if I'm at home, I'm not going out of my way to, like, get ready. Like, I'm sorry to my man. He's going to see me exactly how he left me at 7 a.m.
No, literally. I'm such, like, a T-shirt girly. Like, I have a shit ton of T-shirts. I have a shit ton of like little dainty like sleeping shorts. Like I don't be matching. I do have like a couple sets where like I like to match, but those are for like a special occasion. Like if I'm having a girls' night, I'll throw one of those cute ones on. You know, like if I'm having like a man over, you know, I'll throw a cute little set on. But bitch, for like a regular day to day, I'm gonna be looking a mess.
Yeah. I have a friend who's like that. Like and I'm always like, it looks like that's so cute. I bet she like wakes up feeling so feminine. Like she has like her little silk PJs and her little silk robe and like the cute little like diademas and stuff. And I'm always like, oh my gosh, I love that. I just unfortunately cannot be that bitch. Like that is not me. I want to fucking wake up and like suck up all my slobber and shit. And then like the other day Vanessa came out and she was like, this is the first time I see you, but I knew that. I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, bitch.
No, literally, because every time she gets out of her room, she already has like her hair done. You know, she already has her gym fit on. Like, she don't ever be coming out of her room in the morning, like, looking, I do, every morning or afternoon, like, I be coming out looking a mess, and then I'll worry later about if I decide to change, if I decide to go out, like, you know, but she never does, and that one time, she looked a mess, and I was like, wow.
You know what's funny? I looked in the mirror, and I was like, I don't even feel that greñuda.
So it's worse than that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was like, damn, good thing I don't come out like that.
That's so funny.
Hey, she's never going to come out like that
now. One tear slid down my eye.
But she looked cute, though. It was really just her hair. Like I said, she always has her hair down when she comes out. So I was caught a little off guard. I was like, oh.
That shit was funny, though.
I was like, that's how that looks?
I'm dead. Have you guys ever heard, like, you won't look, like, toda greñuda, like, or what is the word? Greñuda?
Yeah.
Toda greñuda. If, like, your hair's done. Like, do you guys feel, like, put together, like, let's say you have no makeup on, your outfit's crazy, but...
Oh, like, just your whole person?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fucking true. I agree. Because there's times where, like, let's say, like, I do my hair, like for Saturday night, and then I wake up Sunday morning, and my hair's, like, still curly from the night before. I feel like I look so cute. I don't feel ugly.
Yeah.
And I respect you because you always wash your makeup off.
Thank you.
Like, always. I'm always like, fuck. Because I'm not, I feel like that's why I stopped wearing so much makeup because I was like, if I'm going to do damage, like, I'll just minimize the damage. Because for me to wash my face, like, that's why I try to work out at nights or like, well, not at night, but like if I'm working out in the middle of the day, like I'm not showering until the nighttime so I can
take it off.
Take it off, yeah. Because for me to do it just on my own, I hate that shit.
Really?
I mean, it's always, no matter what, she's drunk. It doesn't matter. She's gonna take her shit off.
I have to, because I'm honestly, it's because I'm acne prone, and I know my skin. Like, I know if I sleep with that shit on, it's game over the next day. Like, it's just bad. And I used to not be like that, but I had to work on that. And now I'm literally, like you said, now I'm that person. Come rain, sunshine, everything. I don't give a fuck. I'm washing my damn face. Like,
yeah, that's good. I try to wash my face all the time too, but I have sometimes I have just gone to sleep, but it's only because I've been doing things.
Yeah, if I was blessed with skin like your guys' I probably would too, if I'm being honest. But nah, I can't.
But it's bad though.
I'm not part of that club.
I heard if you don't wash your face overnight, you just age yourself 27 days. So this is a PSA to all women. Make sure you wash your face, because if not, that's 27 days, and we'll only have 365 a year. So if you calculate, do that math, like, girl.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, they say if you don't wash your face, that you're aging your face 27 days.
Oh.
So I cannot afford an extra 27 days, so... I will be washing my face when
What are you talking about?
I don't know science. I don't know. I didn't do the measure. I don't know how it's measured, but they said, like, if you don't wash your face, like, you age it by 27 days. But I'm not gonna lie, I always feel like my skin looks better when I don't wash my face the next day and then I wash it off. I don't know why I feel that way. Like, my skin generally looks better.
No, yeah, 100%. Your skin literally, it almost says thank you, like, for fucking washing me.
It's like, bitch, who gives a fuck about tonight? Just let it roll over. Fuck the 27 days. You will put on sunscreen the next.
I want to ask, do you know the lifespan of people in Honduras? Like, the longevity of their lifespan?
No, I don't.
No? Because I feel like when I saw your pictures, it looks so coastal and, like, chill vibes.
It depends where you live, yeah. Because where I, like, usually post, like, well, not usually, but when I go to Roatan, that's the island, yeah, people there, they're, like, isleños, you know? They consider themselves, like, different than, like, people from Honduras. They're we're from Roatan. Like, we speak English. We work in dollars. Like, that. It's a different lifestyle than, like, if you're in, like, Honduras, you know? But I think it just depends. If you live by the coast, because we do have, like, obviously we're beaches. We have the Caribbean beach, and then we have, like, the Pacific. The Pacific beach. So people from there, yeah, they probably live, like, more chill. But my great-grandma lived to, like, 103.
Damn.
I'm like, please, God, don't give me that many years.
Yeah, because I was thinking how our parents are the last people, like, because, you know, I feel like, at least my mom, she's always like, oh, in mis tiempos, like, we were all, you know, skinny and blah, blah. But I think it's because they grew up in a time where, like, fast food wasn't as predominant as it is right now. So I feel like they're the last generation of being able to maintain their body without really...
having to do much.
Yeah, like, they didn't really have to do anything. And the reason because I feel like my mom and your mom, like, I have never seen a picture of her mom, but I'm sure she does too. Like, they all look so much younger than as opposed to, like, I feel like my grandma was, like, very, you know, like, what you would think of an old lady when you think of a Mexican grandma. Yeah. And my mom, she's at an age where I remember my grandma, and I'm like, my grandma didn't look like that. Like, she looks so much older than my mom does at her age right now.
Yeah, I also think it's also because, like, having access to water. I think about it, like back then, like pozos, electricity. My grandma literally was one of the people like in her community who helped get like un pozo de agua and electricity. Like, so she helped kind of move that. So I think water, like as much as how basic that sounds, hydrating yourself, I feel like that does have an effect. But to your point too, also growing like locally, like they probably ate the agriculture that their
exactly. Like fast food was just not a thing, so they had maybe not like amazing food, but they had very natural
organic
food.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in Honduras, like you literally get a palo de my mom has like this huge ass ginormous palo, and the mangoes are literally the size of my fucking head, and I have a large head. Like literally they're so heavy they fall. Like they fall.
So yummy.
It's good. It's like a creamy, like milky mango. Like it's super. It's not like the mangoes you get here that you bite into and it's hard. You would bite into it's like soft, like lo mordes and it just kind of like falls apart. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, people grow up in the plátano, you know, aguacates, all that shit. It's just like you said, it's organic. I'm sure it's the same in Mexico.
Did they ever send you like for a pollo? Like when you were younger? Because when I was younger, they would send me for a chicken, and they'd kill the chicken right in front of you, and then they'd like desplumarlo and everything.
Oh no! Thank God, no.
Yeah, that shit like, and like they'd like slit his little throat, and then they'd put him like upside down, and I'm just like sitting there like watching. And
how old were you?
I was like maybe like 7, or they'd be like, "Ve por las tortillas, 10 pesos." And then I'd have to go for
the trauma.
No, but it wasn't traumatic. That's what I'm saying. Like I remember how we used to get chicken.
Yeah.
And, like, now, obviously, like, it's all in the markets and the stores and stuff. But, like, the fact that we, you know, like, that's when I started thinking about it. Because I'm like, damn, that's cool that our parents got to eat like that. Because their motherfuckers are going to live forever.
I'd send myself to the puesto Doña Florinda down the street, though, for some tostilocos.
Yeah. Yummy.
I'd be like, Dad, come on. Where's the 100 pesos, huh?
And you're like, oh, fiado. Like, no, ahorita le traigo el dinero. Solo que le pregunte, dame fiado.
And then my dad would give me a 500 pesos. Y me das el cambio, cabrona. And where? No.
Like, what? There's like, I'm sorry, this costs 500.
Literally. I bought the whole block. Yeah. No, dude, I'm not going to lie. One thing I would love to do, though, because my family in Mexicali lives in the very much like the poor area. I do have some family that lives in like the nicer areas, but it's very few. So we would mostly go to like the poor areas of Mexicali, and like the type of like places where you see the kids running in the street like dirty and like you know, not really with much. And when I would go to like those puestos where they would sell like chips and like tostilocos and everything, like if I had extra money on me, and like there was always kids around, always like just like walking around, like playing, just like around like the neighborhood. And I'd be like, come on, like you guys want something, like, and I would buy them all stuff, and they'd get so happy. I remember this one time too, like there was these little kids in front of me who were trying to get something, and they were literally like all taking like little coins out here and there, trying to like pull their money to buy something, and like they still came up short. And the fucking asshole guy, it was only like, I remember it was a little bit, like it wasn't even that much like that they needed to like have enough. And the guy said no, like that's not enough.
He saw no thing.
No, literally, I was like, what a dickhead. And I loved being in those moments, because I would be like, dude, no, like I remember that time I was like, oh, I'll pay for it, like, you know.
Yeah.
And the kids were like, no, we have this, just like how much is like, and I'd be like, no, it's okay, y'all keep that. I'm gonna pay for it. Put on my tab, sir. A matter of fact, I'm gonna leave a tab open. Let them do whatever they want. Under my dad's name. No, dude, it's just, and I was a kid at the time too. I was like 10 years old, you know. Yeah. So
your dad's all pissed. You're buying everyone's stuff. He's like, bitch, we barely have
stuff. Literally. No, honestly, I'm very grateful to say that even then, like my dad did good. So I felt like I could do things like that, you know. And it was very nice. It was very humbling to be able to go back to like my hometown, like where I was born, and be like, oh, like feel grateful. Always leaving feeling grateful that my parents sacrificed what they did to give me a better life, to live over here. And even at such a young age, that always was very clear in my head, like, okay, like I'm very fortunate, you know, because who knows what my life would have turned out to be like if my parents decided to stay in Mexicali, you know. My dad's a very hardworking man. I'm pretty sure it would have not been like that, but, you know, maybe not. I wouldn't have gotten the same opportunities as, you know, that I have now. So it was,
that was sweet.
Yeah.
Did you grow up with like a lot of like cousins, like when you would go back to your pueblo?
Yeah, a bunch.
So did you make friends, or were your friends your cousins?
No, I had friends too. Like, I feel like the whole block like would always get together. Like everyone, there's kids everywhere, so we would play all the time with all the kids on the block. My cousins' friends would come over, and then like I would meet them, and they'd be my friends. And I was the kind of girl that would go like at least 2 weekends out of the month growing up. So I was always in Mexicali. We would always go all the time. So I definitely made like lifelong friends, and it's crazy seeing them now, like either married with kids, like thinking back, we would just be like 10-year-olds, like 12, even 15, 16, like we saw each other grow up, and it's just wild to see like how everyone's lives like turned out the way they did when you're just a young and you're a kid and you're just like running to the store to buy snacks or just like staying up at 3 a.m, just talking about life or like even playing tag. We would play tag, just all these crazy like dumb things, being bad too. Like we go to the fiesta, like there's this fiestas del sol, they would call this like a carnival where they have like really famous like bands and stuff play, but it's also like a festival, and we would go every summer. There's like this like really famous like kids museum out there that was also really fun.
Oh my gosh, I feel like they don't have enough of those anymore. Yeah. Because I went to a kid museum once too, and they would like, it was like a science museum, and they were so much fun. And I remember I got to touch like a pig's brain, and I was like, what?
Dude, no, it's really crazy shit. Yeah, definitely. Like we would go like circuses. We would go to the movies. We would do so many things when I'd go out there. I loved going to Mexico because it's so true. I'm pretty sure you guys can relate. It feels more free. Yeah. Like when you're even over there at such a young age, you can already tell that people have freedom. Like it's people just feel more free. And I even felt that when I would go. I wouldn't even notice like the difference in my parents, the way that the amount of freedom they gave me and my sisters, like they felt comfortable with that.
I feel like because there's more community over there, you know what I mean? Like here, everything is so, like the fact that you could walk to the store and run into people as you're walking into the store and then having a conversation on the street and then like, making friends and whatever. Like here, like not all your neighbors are nice and you don't talk to all your neighbors and there's no like collective community event happening. Or maybe there is, but not everyone joins in, so you don't really know anybody.
No, and it's crazy because I've almost been kidnapped twice here in the U.S.
What's up, besties? Today's episode is brought to you by Covergirl. Covergirl's Lash Blast Cleantopia, the plant-powered mascara you know and love, is now available in a new ultramarine black shade. A fun twist on a classic black.
With an extreme lush volume, it delivers up to 300% more volume versus bare lashes. Also, it's a plant-powered mascara inspired by the power of plants with 100% cellulose plant fibers.
I also love it because it's Hourglass Lush Brush, which wraps, lifts, and volumizes each lash from root to tip. And it's especially good for all lash types. And I also love it because it's a 24-hour wear, smudge-proof, flake-proof, clump-free. I mean, all that you need in a mascara.
And I'm wearing it right now as proof because I love to wear it on the podcast. It really, really brightens up my eyes with the lights. It really just makes my eyes pop. I love it even on just regular days that I'm just hanging out with friends or going out. Makes my lashes so much longer, and it's available in 5 shades. Only from Easy, Breezy, Beautiful, Covergirl.
Anybody. No, and it's crazy because I've almost been kidnapped twice here in the U.S., and that's never happened to me in Mexico.
What the fuck?
Talk about I lightly dropped in my sister. She's like, yeah, the U.S. is dangerous. I've almost been killed twice.
Let's talk about that.
And that's never happened to me in Mexico.
How did you almost get kidnapped?
How did that almost happen twice?
One time was when I was walking home from middle school, because my middle school was really close to my house at the time, and I'd have to walk home. And I remember I was walking, and then I just hear like this like pickup truck like kind of pull up next to me, and I remember feeling eerie. Like this feels odd because I am walking like on the street, but I'm close to the sidewalk, but I'm still on the street. And I was walking on the, there's cars parked on the street, and then, so I was walking next to the cars, so I was kind of on the street, but I was still, like, on the edge, so I wasn't, like, in any car's way or anything for them to, like, need to stop next to me. And then I remember, like, they kind of pulled up, they kind of stopped next to me, and we were in a residential area. It wasn't, like, a main street or anything. And then I just remember, like, being like, what the heck? Like, I just kind of felt like the car, it wasn't stopped. It was, like, it was following me. Like, it kept going, but it just was going really slowly, like, keeping up with my pace. And then I just remember hearing Like, they were arguing in there, but they were arguing so loud that I could hear them even though I was outside. Way. And the guy was saying, "Get off, get the girl, just grab her." Yes. He was literally saying, "Get off, get the girl, just grab her." And I look back, and when I look back, it's two cholos, like bald and everything. And the guy, thank God he hesitated. He was hesitating. It was the driver pushing the guy on the passenger seat to get off and grab me. Mm-hmm. And I just remember looked, and I got scared. And then the guy looked at me, and he looked scared too. He looked like he didn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. And then as soon, no, literally, shit, huh? I don't know. And then as soon as like I heard that, I just booked it. I just started running like as fast as I could fucking run. And the truck was kind of keeping up with me a little bit, but then I saw a lady and a kid outside of their house, and I ran to their house. And I got pulled up to like the lady, and then I was crying already because I was like freaking scared that they were like still following me, and I was just crying. And the lady was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Somebody's following me. They tried to kidnap me, whatever." And then they just like took off. Like, but yeah, that was the first time, and it was fucking scary.
That is fucking scary. Dude,
it was so scary. Like, it was like one of the scariest moments, and I'm just so happy because I didn't like freeze. I was happy that like my fight or flight kicked in, and I was happy that I fucking ran because it would have been so easy for me to freeze. And I was also very grateful that guy also froze. Like he hesitated. I could tell that he was hesitating. He was not like trying to do that. And
wait, should we save the second one for Patreon?
Yes.
We'll save the second one for Patreon. You guys have to join in so we can hear that.
That is so scary.
No, dude, honestly. And it's wild because nothing like that has ever happened to me in Mexico. Never, ever.
That just happened to my cousins in Mexico. Yeah.
Okay. What?
Yeah. But I don't really know the story, so I don't want to comment on their stuff too much, but... You know what always happened to me in Mexico? That my mom would get mad when I would play with the kids because I would always get piojos.
Bro.
What?
Like, they always gave me lice. I always had lice. Like,
I always got piojos from my cousins here in the U.S.
No, I didn't.
Here? Damn, it's nothing happened to you in Mexico. What the fuck? They should have said
I think you should go back.
It was a dream. It was a dream out there for me.
Aww. Yeah, I fucking always had piojos. And, like, when I was... It was like when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I remember I would always go to school and they'd send me home.
No. You mean class like scratching it up?
Yeah, and I'd be like, bitch, I'm in kindergarten, let me learn.
No way, you're lying.
Yeah, and I would always, and honestly, right now, like, it's like one of my biggest fears. And like not too long ago, remember, I kept telling Vanessa, like, I have lice.
She made me check her like 3 times. And I was
no,
like, bro,
dude.
You're fine.
And I was having like nightmares, and but not even that. Like in my nightmares, I had lice, and then I'd wake up in the morning and I'd tell Vanessa, like, Vanessa, I have them, like, checked.
No, she was dead ass. And she was clean, not even a single dandruff or nothing.
Dude, like, bro. And the next night I would have another dream of lice, but the lice in my hair in my dream would be bigger. Like, almost telling me, like, we're here, you just need to look for us.
You need to look what that means up.
It was... Let's not.
It was trying to suck you off.
No, dude. Somebody was drating me. No, I think I was just really, really going through it. So I was just like literally making shit up in my head. And as an adult, I was always like, yo, if I get lice as an adult, like, I'm shaving my fucking head. Like, I cannot even imagine having any kind of bug in my hair today, like, in this moment.
Yeah, no.
They're my most just like, I feel like I'm surprised I've never gotten bit by a tick.
Yeah, that's scary. Lyme disease and shit like that. Yeah. No. I always got piojos too in Honduras. But let's be honest. If you didn't go back to your home country and get lice, like at least once, twice, or 3 times, like, did you ever really go to your home country? You feel me? Like, let's be real.
Dude, but my mom said the first time I had lice, I was 5 months. I have such an humor for lice. It was crazy. She said that she was breastfeeding me, and then she was just like caressing my head, and that she saw it. And then my grandma ripped me from her arms and like sat me on her little lap and like started despojándome. Like, I was a fucking baby. Why am I getting lice as a fucking baby?
Yeah. That's what was the last
case for CPS?
Yeah. When was like you said you were just young when you got them? I feel like I got them when I was older.
Really, I'd literally die. Like, my mom didn't let me wear makeup or dye my hair, and I would always tell her, like, if I get lice, like, at this big-ass age, like 12, 13, I'm dyeing my hair. I don't fucking care what you say to me. Like, it has been my actual trauma for a long time.
No, you remember when that one girl told us that her mom put Raid in her hair? She got lice. What? No, that was insane to me.
Her head's all fucking hinchada and shit.
No, dude, her mom put raid in her.
His life's not a cockroach.
Maybe she had both, who knows?
Damn, that's crazy. Do you guys remember that little peine chiquito?
Yes. The double-sided.
And then you guys hide it in the back, all the way at the back under the sink to make sure nobody, like, if you had, like, visita that didn't find it in the drawers.
I remember one time my sisters, my primas, like, everyone came back with lights that day.
Dude, yeah, if one bitch got it, like, you're done for. Everybody has that shit.
Yeah, we were all outside. We used to, like, live in this little apartment in LA. We were, like, outside, like, with the bags, you know, with the bag over your head.
Her mom bagged her head, too, after putting rain in
she added heat as well.
She put her outside in the sun.
Shut the fuck
Oh my
up.
God.
I was like,
did it kill them?
I was like, bro, I promise as soon as that raid touched down, it was done. It was game over. You didn't have to do all
Crazy. But, like, what happened? Did they all die? Did her hair fall off?
I don't remember.
I could have sworn I think she said that.
I hope to God they did.
At the very
I would have been cracking up like if her mom opened her hair and actually saw a cockroach in there. That's why she put raid.
I would literally die. Absolutely.
No, that was insane. Insane.
Did you guys see that video? Oh my God, where? I don't remember what country it is. I think it's Bali. Dude, the entire, like, sidewalk is filled with spiders.
It was in Thailand?
I think it was Bali. I think it was Bali.
Right,
like,
Bali.
Like, fucking bottom to, like, 7 feet up. It's, like, a big-ass spider web and full of spiders.
Big ass spiders, bitch, like fast, like literally on some like.
No, I'm never going. You're lying.
No, let me look for it.
It was like, you know those like poles, you know, where, like the electrical wires went, like it was like that, like webs up to the poles, just like bushes, everything. The girl's literally just walking on the street and she's recording both sides of the street, and it's just like a wall of webs everywhere.
I will cry.
And not just like
look
a couple.
Girl, look
No, I can't go there. No way.
Isn't that insane?
I would literally shit myself. I
literally saw this video and I was like, I'm not going there ever.
we weren't even planning to go.
No, maybe it was on my bucket list, but for sure it ain't now.
No way, that's disgusting.
That's insane to me. I feel like if bugs collectively got together and decided to take over the world, like they low-key could.
I would give up.
For.
Yeah.
Hey, me and a missile, easy. Me and a spider, today is my last day. Like, I would not be able to make it.
Fuck no. When I was younger, I used to watch
like having these furry things. I was like, I feel like that.
There was a spider in my towel today, actually, when I was getting ready for the pod. Fat as fuck. It was a black spider, too.
That's crazy.
God,
why would you tell me that?
Girl, there's spiders there.
We live in the same house. You should just
Suddenly
hey,
I'm all
listen,
uncomfortable.
what do you want, spiders or rats?
Bitch, rats.
Bitch,
hell no.
They stay up there and don't fucking bug me.
That's true.
Not in my way.
I had a horrible rat story once. I remember I was literally in like taking a shower? I was about to take a shower. I had just sat down on the toilet. No, my mom's taking a shower. I'm sitting down on the toilet like, oh, mom, da-da-da-da. And I look up and like we have like a window like by like our restroom wall. And like the window is, let's say maybe like a foot by a foot wide, right? Like that part. And like it's a little frosted at the window, right? So like the window's halfway down. Like there's just this much open so that water can, the air can flow in. And I just see like this black ass figure like moving in between the fucking window. Mind you, the rat is literally at least 7 inches, 4 inches wide, huge as fuck. I don't even know how it got in there. And I'm like literally sitting down and I'm like,
were you taking a dump?
I think I was taking a piss. I'm like, and I like get up so fast. I don't know if I wipe. I don't know if those little bitches didn't wash their hands. Like I could have walked a pad hanging out my ass cheek. Like I sort of got I ran. I'm like, ah. And I was like, ¿Qué pasó? I'm like, oh my God, there's a rat. Like there's a rat. My mom gets out the fucking shower, gets a fucking shovel, gets Clorox, gets a bag, gets a bat, starts pouring Clorox down the middle of the fucking window.
Oh my God.
Waits for it to fall out, starts fucking hitting it with the bag, wraps it up in a plastic bag, puts more fucking Clorox, and like...
She's all torturing.
I'm like literally dying, and she's over there like...
She's like, go back and tell your rat friends what happened.
Literally.
He has one scar going down his back.
Hey, I never seen a rat ever again. So the message was spread. Like it was the most terrifying thing of my life.
Dude, they literally can move their little fucking body into, like, fitting into the tiniest hole ever.
Skinny queen vibes.
Hey, that's how I'm trying to be. I'll be on my rat day.
She's talking about the time where I got her to watch Ratatouille because she's never seen it. And I told her, I was like, would you... If you could live out like your dream day, right? Like no money limit, no limit on a place you can go, no limit on nothing. Like it's literally your dream day from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. You have control over what you get, what you do, whatever. Like it's literally your dream fucking day on crack. Mm-hmm. I was like, you can have that, but before you can get your dream day, you have to spend one full day as a rat.
Ever since then, I kind of only want the rat days.
I was like, what would you do on your rat day? And literally, what would you do on your rat day, Isis?
Bitch, I will hide in the sewer so I can make it to the next day.
And I told her, I said, there's a catch. If you die in your rat day, you died.
No, I'm in the sewer, babe. I'm in the sewer.
You're meeting the Lord up above.
I'm swimming next to the shit. Like, just passing through and trying to make it in 24 hours. Like, I'm hiding. I am not fucking adventuring out into Paris.
That's literally what I said. I was like, I'm hiding for those 24 hours. I'm not risking dying.
You know what is so weird? There's actually a movie that just came out about this guy. No, it's not about Rat Day, but it's about this guy who someone picks him up and they're like, hey, you're chosen for this game from the black market.
Oh, I saw it.
Everyone's gonna try and kill you for 24 hours, but if you make it, you like win. I forgot how much money they offered him or whatever, and he was like, "For real? Like I just gotta stay alive." And I haven't seen it, but that's what it reminds me of.
I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
That's essentially the life of a rat, though.
No,
dude, but for some reason, I've been so stuck on, like, my rat days.
Dude, she'll literally be sending me, like, random-ass TikToks. She'll be like, this is what I do on my rat day. And I'll be like, bro, it's been a month, baby girl, since we had that conversation.
You need to let it go.
No,
You're still talking about your rat
can't.
day.
Like, I get so much rat content on my TikTok.
Oh, my God, bitch. Let's not manifesting that.
What was the last rat video you sent me? It was, like, a little rat eating something.
I don't remember.
It was, like, eating, like, a little, like, treat. It was, like, a little treat, and it was munching away. It looked bomb, low key for a rat. It looked good as hell.
Dude, they're just like low key. This is a fucking embarrassing story. The first time I ever let my man come over to the house, I was like, like I tried to make sure everything was all good and whatever. Mm-hmm. But my brothers had a party and they left all the doors open, so we had a fuck ton of rats inside. Like they weren't rats, they're like little field mouse. Yeah, and there was a bunch inside, so I was trying to catch them. So tell me why, like whatever. He comes over, we're in the kitchen, and I just hear.
No!
The rat flipped over on the rat trap and it's just like dragging his little body and like this is the first time this guy comes to my house and I'm just like staring at the rat and I'm like and fuck that. I was like, you need to take it out. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to take it. I felt so bad because I just heard this little squealing. Like, I always feel bad, low-key, when I get them. Yeah. Because imagine, like, getting trapped and then having a slow, painful death.
Yeah, I feel like that's fucked up. Like, if you're going to kill it, just, like, squish its head or something.
Just shoot him in the head.
Yeah, my mom, literally, that time that you just shared that story, one time my mom in her bathroom, I was there, and same thing, my mom was in the shower, I was just chilling in there, bugging, and then next thing you know, like, a little rat came out of nowhere, and it was a tiny one, like the ones you had, and I, like, was at my mom, was like, bro, there's a rat, whatever, and my mom just came out, grabbed it by the fucking tail, threw it in the toilet, and flushed the toilet.
She's like, ew.
I felt so bad.
Ay, perdón, te confundí con un pedazo de caca.
I felt so bad.
Damn,
I was like, bro. And I remember telling my mom, I was like, Mom, like, why'd you just throw it outside? Like, it drowned. Like, that's so sad. And Mom was like, it's going to come back in.
I feel like those bitches could hold their breath, too.
I was like, wow.
She's their industrial.
Maybe that pipe took it to Paris or something.
No way.
You see what?
It's all in the middle. They're floating with some shit like,
he's working at Remy's restaurant and shit.
Remy hired him.
That is insane.
He's like, where you from? Rialto.
Oh my god.
That's too much.
Fuck no.
Shout out to Remy.
No, dude, but it's actually crazy how many rats there are in the fucking world. Like, I feel like we gotta do something about this.
No, I feel like we'd survive our rat days.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I think so.
Y'all should get the cats. Like, I honestly, I feel like I only don't have rats because my neighbors have, like, cats and they've just been, like, living around.
Love.
Like, I swear
they're
not my cats, though. They're literally just street cats and they just so happen to be in my house. So I have, like, a little shed, I open up, like, hey, y'all can sleep in there as long as y'all keep me rat free.
The way I feel about cats who don't catch mice are the way I feel about dogs that bitch out when a cat is like fighting them. Like, bro, you're way bigger. This is embarrassing. You're embarrassing me. My dogs did that, and I was so like, no way the Saint Bernard just let this tiny cat beat his ass. Like, that's fucking embarrassing. That's how I feel about cats who don't catch mice.
No, honestly, I feel like street cats will definitely eat up a mice, and maybe like a select few house cats will eat a mice, but mine were definitely bougie little cats.
Like, if it's not in a can.
She's like, ew, a rat.
You get it. Are you gonna get that? No, dude, and even one time, my cat did catch a rat, but it was just playing with it. It wasn't killing it. Aww. And I was like, why? Like, now I have to do something about it anyway, because you're just bringing it in the fucking house for no reason. Damn. And it literally would just play with it. It would just lay there, like, threw itself on his back. It was, like, messing with it with a hand. And then it'd, like, get up and run away. And then it'd, like, let it run for a little bit. And then it'd grab it again. And then it just, like, put it back. And again, it was just fucking with it.
You know what's crazy, though? That's that shit that used to make the news. Like, oh, real life Tom and Jerry. Like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I remember, like, seeing a video like that of a cat and a mice getting along. And I was like in Tom and Jerry, guys. And it was on the news. Or, like, when the Virgen se aparecía in, like, a fucking piece of toast or something. Like, the news used to be so weird.
Bro, that is so hilarious. That's so true. I remember, like, they were like, a tortilla. And it would have, like, the Virgen.
Yes.
A miracle. Bitch. A miracle is I couldn't even afford these tortillas right now.
Right. Hey, in this economy, I'm like, y'all better look and take a picture because I'm going to need that.
How much y'all want for it?
I'm going to need that back.
I'm like, that's $1.25 worth of tortilla. Like, let me have that back.
No picture.
Oh, charge you commission. God. Find it on OnlyFans. Oh my God.
No, that's the real fucking tea, because I saw this tweet that said, like, how the fuck are OnlyFans workers and sex workers over here on their third house, third car, living, like, lavish, while I gotta fucking wake up at 5 a.m. to be a good citizen and still, like, broke as fuck. Like, honestly, like, how do y'all feel about that?
I think that if you are brave enough to not care, then you deserve that money. Because I wish I had the courage to not care that people are looking at my body like that. Like, I feel like I'm just too insecure and even just, like, too into my head of, like, how many men are going to exploit this in some kind of way that it doesn't allow me to cross that barrier. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to be brave enough to post like that.
But have you noticed that I've never heard of not one story, maybe you guys have, of anyone, like, their OnlyFans content getting leaked?
Oh, yeah, they do.
No, I mean, I'm sure they do, but I don't personally. But to be fair, I don't personally know that many people who are on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
No, yeah, they do. So
fucking Shawty Bae.
Oh my God.
She posted shit on OnlyFans and, like, I don't know if it was like a thong and bikini or whatever, and they put it all over Reddit.
It's honestly horrible. They put, like, a video of her literally sucking a dildo. Like, she was performing.
No way.
Yeah, she was performing, like,
that I didn't know.
And you know what? I don't know what her, like, mental.
What exactly she has.
I don't know what kind of, you know, if there's anything.
No, she does. Her sister went on live and said, like, she did mention, like, what she had, but I don't remember what exactly.
Yeah, I just, like, she's not fully, like, mentally developed, and that's not a dig to her. I just think, like, is that even appropriate to allow her to, like, post promiscuous content like that? I don't know. She's an adult, so she should be able to do what she wants, you know, but.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's one of those things that, like, no matter who you are, like, it's, like, fucked up that people are exploiting you. Like,
that people don't have, like,
she made the decision on her own.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean,
that people don't have the human decency to look at her and be like, okay, she's obviously not all there in the sense. Like,
not even that.
Not that she's not all there, but there's something obviously, like, she's not thinking the way a normal girl her age would think. You know, like, there's obviously, she has some type of mental, like, disability, I'm assuming.
I don't know if she does, to be honest, but I just still think, like, if you're posting and you're, you know, like, someone's essentially stealing your content, like, that's still fucked. Especially if it's something so personal like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's fucked up regardless if she has.
Yeah. Regardless, people should just,
Yeah, like, that's fucked up. Like,
just pay the $40.
Yeah, bitch, don't be a broke ass.
No, and it's crazy because I feel like people take advantage of her specifically because she's, like, people like to laugh at her on the internet.
Exactly.
That's, like, you know, people really don't take her serious. Like, it's just more for comedy. So I feel like people just like to kind of throw jabs at her and like do stuff like that to her.
Yeah.
People think they're gonna get more clout out of that.
And to be honest, with comments like, oh, well, she posted it, I don't like them because it reminds me of like, oh, well, why are you wearing that then? Yeah. Kind of comments. And I'm like, bitch, I can wear whatever I want. It doesn't mean I want you to fucking take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Dude, not gonna lie, I love her though.
Shawty Bae. Yeah, I was like, hey, coolness.
She's a neatness. Dude, the other day I was at the it was so funny. My sister was laughing at me because we went to the 7-Eleven by the house, and I looked like shit. I don't know who the fuck let me out the house. Oh, I know. My little sister was on my ass, like, pick me up right now. You need to leave the house right now because I don't want to be here if my boyfriend gets home from work. I want to leave before he gets here, so you better leave right now. So I just ran out the house, and I didn't even think to change. So I was like, I'm not going to get off the car. You know, I'm just going to pick her up, come back home. So I looked ridiculous. I was wearing some blue basketball shorts, a baggy t-shirt on some Adam Sandler shit, a fucking brown, like, suéter de borrego, some chanclas with socks. Disgusting. Like, I was literally on my lounge, comfy shit at home.
Adam Sandler.
No, literally. So I was like, it's fine. Like, no one's gonna see me. On the way back, she gonna hit me with, buy me some drinks at 7-Eleven.
Damn.
And I was like, you know what? You're lucky that I really don't give a fuck. Because I'll get off. Fuck it. Like, I'm not, you didn't ask me to get off at a gala, bitch. It's just 7-Eleven.
At a gala?
Right. So we're at 7-Eleven. I have my glasses on though, so that kind of helps me feel a little safe.
Right. No one can see.
No one knows who I am. Yeah, because I know pretty famous people recognize me wherever I go. So I just gotta maintain the image, like glasses.
Very Clark Kent. Very Clark Kent.
Yeah. Just like, and dude, the finest man is working the register.
No way at our 7-Eleven?
Yes, bro. Yes, he literally. It's like the most gorgeous Indian man I've ever seen in my entire life. Bitch. Gorgeous beard, gorgeous like Zayn Malik looking vibes. I was shocked.
I'm shocked right now.
I was literally like, wow, like I'm in disbelief right now. Didn't stop me though. Went up to that man. Checking out, I said, "You are so handsome."
Hey.
I just told him, bro, the way he literally stumbled on his words, he didn't even know what to say.
Damn, bitch.
And he was just like, "Oh, thank you," and I was like, "You're welcome, sir. You have a beautiful beard. You have a great day." Because I was already done with my purchase. I grabbed my stuff, left. As soon as we walked out, my sister was like, "Damn, you're in heat, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm in heatness." Because Shawty Bae says that. And bro, we were just cracking the fuck up. She was like, "Damn," she's like, "You're really confident looking like that, hitting on a man right now." And I was like, "Bitch."
La que es linda es linda.
I was like, "Fuck you. Give me that fucking buzz ball. It's mine now." No, but yeah, that shit was funny.
Dude, sometimes when I'm in my cozy shit, I feel like the hottest. Because, like, you know, like Drake said, like, hair tat, sweatpants, hair tat, chilling with no makeup on. I'm like, hey, that's me.
That's right. No, real.
Yeah, shout out to Shawty Bae, though.
Shout out to Shawty Bae.
You know what? She was doing, like, a club appearance, and I was like...
Should I go?
I'm like, am I corny if I go see Shawty Bae at this club?
No, I wanted to go. We couldn't go. I forgot what we were doing.
Dude, I almost met her because shout out to Jesus, a comadre, love him. He actually texted me when we were at Big Bear for the video we filmed.
Was that night?
Yeah, he texted me and he was like, "Hey girl, are you busy tonight? Like, I'm going to Shawty Bae's birthday party. Like, I'm gonna take you." And I was like, "Bitch, the one fucking day I'm out of town.
Damn.
I'm out of fucking town."
I really wanted to go to that. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like she would just be hella fun. Like, she just looks like she'd be a good time. Like,
no, really.
Litness.
No, but I've low-key heard that she's actually shy around people she doesn't know.
I mean, I think
I feel like it's a given. Yeah, I feel like it's a given.
Because, like you said, like, she goes live literally all day 24/7, but it's like in the comfort of her own place. Yeah. It's like a safe space. Like, even though people are perceiving her and watching her, and like, she's only giving as much as she's comfortable. Yeah. So I feel like, yeah.
I'm jealous of girls that don't have like a cringe factor.
Oh, yeah.
That just can't cringe at themselves, like no matter what. Like I feel like I'm not jealous of girls often, but I'm always gonna be jealous of a girl that doesn't cringe. It's really nowadays that's like I'm like always jealous of people that just can post anything, say anything, and be on the internet and just do whatever and just not cringe.
Right.
Like, especially like if I'm cringing at it, I'm like, fuck, like I'm cringing at this shit. How are you not? And they're just like living their best life, not giving a fuck.
But it's also crazy how many people don't cringe at it. to get them to that point anyways.
Yeah. Right,
you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes I find shit cringy, and then I'll go in the comments,
people are eating that shit.
Yeah, and people are like, amazing, and I'm like, oh, oops, like maybe I'm a bitch. Like,
yeah. No,
like maybe I'm the fucking problem.
Maybe I'm the problem. No, 100%. That's. I want to work on that this year. I want to do more cringy shit. Like, at least cringy to me. You know, stuff that I normally would be like, oh fuck no. Like, do you guys ever post something and then later you delete it because it's like all the time. In that moment you're feeling confident, but then like 10 minutes later you look back and you're like, whoa, what the fuck was that about? Like, delete that shit. I hate it so much.
Yeah, me all the time on my close friends. I don't give a fuck. On my close friends, I be looking ragged. I be talking mad shit. Like sometimes, like I'm like, I want to call my homegirls, but all those bitches be busy. So I'm like, fuck close friends. Yeah, I just feel like close friends. Like the other day on my close friends, I don't know, I went on like a 10-minute rant about everything. I was just talking mad shit about the political arena, and I'm like, I've totally forgot about it until someone later was like, "Are you okay?" It was like 12 hours later. I'm like, "Oh my god, if I don't delete this right now." Yeah, so
it's such a vibe though. Like it's such a girl thing to like go on close friends and like just talk to whoever the fuck is watching because it's so like limited.
Yeah.
But like when people respond to my close friends, I'm like, you're really watching it.
Yeah.
You're watching the whole thing. Thank you.
No, you two are probably the only girls I watch. Your close friends. Like if you guys are ranting, I will watch your guys. But I'll skip through anybody.
Really,
else.
Sorry. Please put me on your close friends. Like I just love it. I watch them all.
I be engaging. I'm not gonna. I'm like, if you don't fucking tell that dumb bitch to stop right now, like send me her ass.
Oh, you know what? No, there's like 2 other girls that do that too. But for the most part, I feel like I just be skipping.
If I know you have me on your close friends, I skip your regular ones because I'm like, this is for everybody, bitch. Like I'm not feeling special right now. But I'll watch all your close friends.
The crazy
yeah.
I need to step it up. I am definitely one of those bitches that's like, bitch, you could post this on your regular. Why are you posting it on your close friends? Like it's not that serious.
It's annoying because it's all your thirst traps and you look so hot.
On my close friends?
Yeah, I feel like on your close friends you always post like really cute, but I'm like, put it on.
Really? Mm-hmm. No, I feel like I post it on my regular.
When you post.
No, point is I need to step it up though.
Yeah, I always remind her.
I'm not crazy enough on my close friends because there's definitely some crazy shit I could post on there and I just never do.
And you're always doing fun shit.
I am.
So like I don't understand.
I don't either. I just feel like it comes down to me always being in the present moment. Like I feel like that's why as much as I say I want to vlog, I suck at it because I don't care to like film or take pictures of anything. And that's my downfall. Yeah. If I could have someone following me with a camera, I would eat that shit up.
Okay.
Yeah, literally. That's what I need. Yeah. I need someone on me, like, with the camera. I can't be holding up my camera. Like, I told Saul about my Texas trip that I'm taking in March, and he wants me to vlog the entire thing, and I was like, that's crazy, because...
Don't count on it.
I don't know. I don't know.
So that's crazy, because all you're going to get is, like... Hey guys, going to Texas. Hey guys, I'm back from Texas. That's great.
Literally, 100%. Maybe a couple food videos. Yeah. That's it. No, literally. It's just, I don't know why. I don't know how people do it. Like
I'm the opposite. Like, I'll record everything, but I will never make the video. Like, I have a bunch of random content on my phone.
Maybe I'll get in, like, 2 hours of filming of, like, the first 2 hours of the day, and then after that, I'm off it. I'm like, oh, this is too much.
Because then you have to go back and watch it, and then make the video.
I think that editing is what takes time.
Yeah. I feel like if somebody gave me, like, if you filmed the day, and then you gave me the stuff, I would love that. I feel like I'd do better at editing than I would do, like, filming.
Yeah. But I want to get better at filming myself.
Yeah.
Like, you're
yeah, because, like, because even, like, when I try to, like, vlog running, I'm like, how the fuck do you guys look so cute? Like, I'm literally, like, or even, like, when I have, like, workout videos, I'm like, okay, I'm going to record, and then my video's, like, my fucking vein is popping out, I'm all red. Like, I don't know how they maintain, like, a cute face for me to want to post it.
Because they're setting up a shot. They're not really, like,
that's what I'm saying, but, like, I can't get past, personally, I still haven't been able to get past the cringe of the gym of, like, recording myself.
Because you haven't done it enough.
Yeah.
You keep avoiding it. So your brain is learning that it's something to be afraid of. But you have to actively do it. It's like exposure therapy. If you keep avoiding it, you're not going to ever feel like you can do it. Never.
Yeah, and honestly, to my gym, a lot of people record. Like, they take their... And it's always guys.
Some guy didn't even have a tripod. Remember, he fucking stood... what is it called?
Like the long...
Yeah.
Wait, some fucking pole with...
I don't know the name of it.
I don't remember the name of it either.
He stood up a thing.
A bar.
And then it has, like, the weights at the end. And he just stood his phone on that. He put his water bottle on there, and he laid... Like, literally, that's when he was fucking using the other tripod.
Yeah.
Like, and it was fine, because I didn't think that was weird. I was like, do it. Get your shit done. And I feel like that's what I like about that gym, that it feels very, like... I've gone to other gyms, people stare and like there's weird vibes, but I feel like that gym, everyone's there locked in on themselves. Like no one's really like looking around and like trying to intimidate or make you feel weird or like whatever. So I like that gym, like the vibes.
I know. Okay, I'll start recording. I have been recording a little bit more. Has. Yeah.
But not like setting up the phone.
Yeah, that's crazy. What I'm saying. Like, but I don't know if I want a tripod because like I can't get past the cringe of walking into the gym with like a whole ass tripod.
Then maybe have like your bag, like a bag, and then just pull it out when you're gonna film just that set and put it away, like quick.
That's true. I'm all
scared.
And maybe in the beginning it'll feel that way, but I feel like after a while it won't.
That's true.
And I feel like if you're with someone, it'll probably feel less intimidating to do that, you know?
And also, too, you already have the body. So it's like, I feel like it's more intimidating. Yeah, I feel like it's more intimidating when you don't have a body because people are probably looking at you like, bro, like, why are you recording? Like,
for real. If I were to set it up, they'd be like, bitch, do you need help with that? Like,
no. But you already have the body to back up that you know what you're doing. So it's like, it makes sense that you're recording.
I'm shy. Yeah. Well, just a shy little girl.
Get over it. Get the fuck over it. And let's take another shot.
Oh, damn, this bitch. All right, I'm done. Maybe because it's really good.
That took no convincing.
Come on, Steph.
Come on, you have to. All right, besties, we're back with another shot. What do you guys want to cheers for?
I want to cheers to Taylor Swift making music history and becoming the first artist in history to win 4 Grammys for Best Album of the Year.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Not even a male has done that?
No one.
Oh, cheers to that.
Cheers to her.
I'm going to cheers to her as a woman, but Beyonce should deserve that title, but it's cool. I'll go ahead and I'll give credit to her.
She would have deserved this. She would have it.
Let's not talk about racism in the music industry.
No, it's there. It's valid.
I feel like I'm not going to talk shit about this. I'm going to let her have this moment as a woman, but hey, what Jay-Z said, ditto.
Why do you think he was nervous, though?
He wasn't nervous.
He said.
No, he said...
I'm nervous. I'm up here with my daughter who's nervous with me. That's what he said.
No, I think he was trying to be, like, coy, like, saying, like, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. Like, trying to say, like, I'm saying what I mean. Like, you know, he was trying to just be coy about it.
Do you think that was because his wife didn't win?
Well, she's been snubbed many times. Look at when the first happened, like under Beck. Who the fuck is Beck? Where's Beck at? I'm sorry. Kanye said what he had to say. Like, Beyonce has literally produced like music discography that is different from each one. She has been able to transform. Renaissance was transformational. No other fucking album did this. I swear to God, I don't know any Taylor Swift song besides She Had a Boyfriend. He like girls shirts. I have avoided her music. Beyonce, even if I avoided it, you would still know a Beyonce song. So I just feel like I would never compare. Taylor to me is not the same as Beyonce.
No, honestly, I am actually in disbelief that Taylor has that many and Beyonce has none. That's shocking to me.
No, Beyonce has the most Grammy albums.
Yeah.
Grammy awards.
Solos, no?
So
of best...
Then come on. Please. Stop fucking crying then.
No, but then why is Taylor Swift more deserving 4 times of album of the year, whereas Beyonce is one of the most decorated Grammy award winning people and has not won album of the year? She's literally been an influence to multiple people. Taylor Swift would absolutely say Beyonce influenced her. Adele won, say that Beyonce should have won when she received that Lemonade. I would just feel like she's decorated, but people don't want to put the respect on her. People have literally said from the voting academy, I just don't vote for Beyonce because she's already won so much. So who the fuck is Taylor Swift to win four times album of the year? And that's totally fine. No one ever talks about how she's overrated, how she didn't deserve to win more awards. Why is that conversation not had about her, but it's had about Beyonce, who's a hardworking woman with over 3 decades of experience?
To be fair, though, it has. I think it's just... I think that it's just a subject, because I'm a Beyonce fan. Like, I'm not talking down on Beyonce. You went
to the Renaissance.
Yeah. Like, I really do love Beyonce. I think she's incredible. But I don't think because she's incredible, Taylor Swift is any less incredible. No, I feel like they can both exist.
It's just different genres.
It doesn't mean that what you're saying is not true. Like, I don't want any more. I'm good. Thank you. Like, it doesn't mean that what you're saying is not true, but I also don't think that she's undeserving of it. Because you personally don't listen to it, like, dude, I'm telling you, the masses.
She has a huge.
No, I know she's one of the biggest.
But I also think I think she's the biggest, and I don't think it's without reason. Like, most people, obviously, like, when you think like, oh, Taylor Swift, you're gonna think of her pop basic ass songs, but she really is an incredible lyricist. Yes. At the end of the day, and I do think that she deserves it because I feel like connecting wise,
you're right. Beyonce and Taylor Swift are hand in hand. I think Beyonce is more of a performer.
Yes.
So I feel like she deserves it. Yeah. As she deserves it in that sense of talent-wise. I think talent-wise she's hard to beat. I'm not saying Taylor Swift is a better singer or performer. I just think she does something that really transforms the way people listen to music.
I think the thing about Taylor is that her lyrics really, like, you can only relate to shaking ass and, like, fuck man and, like, the kind of lyrics Beyonce puts out so much.
I would disagree. Beyonce doesn't even put music out like that.
What does she put music out like?
She loves her man. She's super happy. This album was all about her being happy and in love, and like she's. I would say Beyonce does not even say fuck her man. She never does that.
It's essentially the same kind of music that Taylor Swift is writing, just in a different genre.
And I feel like Taylor's music is more. It reaches the soul more. It's more like touching. Like it's more. I don't know how to explain it, at least me personally, because the way you said earlier, like, you wouldn't really listen to Beyonce, but you would still know more of her songs. For me, it's the opposite. I don't know. I think algorithm has a lot to do, too, with the kind of things that come up on your feed or what you listen to, whatever, etc. Because I am not a huge fan of neither, but I definitely know more Taylor songs than I know Beyonce songs. And I'm not a fan of neither. Yeah. This is coming from a person that's, like, no bias for either side. I genuinely know more Taylor songs. And it's not because I hear them on the radio. It's just like maybe the algorithm pushes them out to me because that's just who I am more. Like my algorithm picks up me to be more aligned with like Taylor kind of music. So I feel like, and I also feel like Taylor has like a huge, like even Drake said it in one of his songs, like, I'm not going to push back an album for nobody but Taylor. Like Taylor's the only person out here that will have me pushing an album back because, you know, Taylor just does big numbers like that, you know, and I feel like that goes to show as well, like, you know. And also, I just feel like, I don't think Beyonce is overrated. I think she's a great artist. She has a lot of bops that I love. Even though, like, I'm not a huge fan of neither. I also know, like, a lot of Beyonce music. But I do agree about, like, the whole, you know, racism being a factor. 100%. I do feel like that also plays into it. But at the same time, I feel like she has won a lot of awards as well. Like you said, she has a lot of Grammys, you know. Maybe not for the best album. But me, personally, I'm not going to lie. There has been times where I've looked at, and I'm talking about Beyonce specifically, where me personally, when I've looked at, like, when I've listened to her album whole way through, I've only liked, like, 2 songs. That's just me, though. You know, I know it's not the same for everybody. And I'm not going to lie, same thing with Taylor. There's been times where I looked through her albums, and I listen to her music. I do like most songs when I listen to, like, Taylor. I'm like, oh, shit, like, this is nice. But I do think because I'm more of, like, a...
You say you like country
the lyrics.
music.
Like,
yeah.
I like that. See, that's just me. I'm speaking from my personal experience.
And I totally respect that. I just feel like also when we think about it, of course we can do numbers and we look at the population in the United States of America. 8% of people are Black, 12% of people are Latin America. What is the remaining 310 million people on Earth? They're fucking white. You know, they're whatever else is mixed. I just feel like Taylor is just more American appeal, and she might have a broader appeal to Europe, but it's just Beyonce. To me, Taylor Swift does not have the caliber that Beyonce has.
Who votes again? Who votes for this?
It's the Recording Academy. If you have a Grammy, then those people vote. But people have literally whoever's on the voting academy. I don't know who it is. It's just
so the people don't vote.
No, it's like people who have won Grammys or like are producers or I don't know. They're like people who are in the industry. In the industry, yeah. And it's not to take away.
Only people in the industry vote?
That have won a Grammy.
No. I'm talking about who votes.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the voting academy is closed. So it's either you have won a Grammy or like some facet of like the music industry, but it's closed. It's
so the
not
public
to the
does not vote.
No, this is not an MTV Awards. This is not a Billboard Award. This is a Grammys. So this is the highest award. It's like an Oscar.
So this is literally like it could be like favoritism could play into this too.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like
that makes a lot more sense. I thought the public voted.
Yeah, people have came out on Rolling Stones and have been quoted saying, "I just didn't vote for Beyonce because she's already won." See, and that's the crazy. So I feel like that's disadvantage.
Maybe those things need to be changed then.
But there's also people, like Kobe Bryant said, like, I want to work as hard as Taylor. Like, I give people their flowers that I really genuinely think. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very subjective because
it is.
I feel like it comes down to work ethic. They're equal. They're literally equals. Like, I don't think that's what I'm saying. Like, performance-wise, for sure, Beyonce, you know, she can dance. She puts on a fucking show. Taylor does it her own way as well.
You can't blame the white girl for not having no rhythm.
No ass to shake.
You know what it is? I just feel like to me, how I've seen it's just like white people are allowed to be like mediocre, and I feel like women of color have to be extraordinary to ever be like at the same level and caliber.
I don't think Taylor's mediocre though.
I feel
but
like
I don't when her dancing, her singing, I don't know about her lyrics. I have to look. She's not she's not a soprano. She's not a fucking alto. Her singing is not like Christina Aguilera. I can give Christina Aguilera her flowers. She's someone who has tone, who has range. Like she's not that person for me.
I just think it's because I'm a fan. No, for sure. But I think because I'm a fan of both, like I have to give them both their flowers. Like I don't think one is better than the other. I just really truly appreciate both. And one thing I love about Taylor is she's such a woman supporter that I don't think, like, even when she won her Grammy, like, she brought Lana on stage and she was like...
Lana looked mad uncomfortable. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, she's
Bro,
fucking...
Girl, she did not read the room right.
That's what I'm saying, but, like, the fact that she still wanted, like, she just made history and she still wanted to give her flowers to someone who kind of guided her and, like, is making a change in the industry, like... Obviously, like, it fucking sucks. I wish there was more diversity. But even the fact that Karol G was able, you know, like, is breaking those barriers.
Well, she won Best Song of the Year?
Best, Disco Urbano.
Disco Urbano. Mm-hmm. Also, she won Best, like, Song? Okay, disco song or album?
Like album.
Album.
Oh,
yeah.
Album. Also, she won. Oh,
yeah. So Karol G won, you know what I mean? Like, most of the Grammy nominees were women. Most of the winners were women, you know what I mean? Like, I agree with what Jay-Z said. I just feel like, why do you always gotta shit on the biggest moments?
I'm honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say this and I might get backlash. Maybe I just don't know enough, but I feel like Beyonce fell off a while ago for me.
I would disagree. I mean, the reason why people drop albums and don't put dates is because Beyonce started that in 2013 with her self-titled album. Beyonce has set trends that Taylor Swift herself has followed. Like, I just feel like,
but that's what I'm saying. So if Taylor can appreciate Beyonce and still be, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's no reason to not.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce's in competition with Taylor Swift because Beyonce knows she's Beyonce. Like, at the end of the day, I think this is like a battle fans have. But I feel like if I'm Beyonce, I'm not worried about Taylor Swift. Not sorry.
That's what I'm saying, though. I don't think they're either. Lanes. Yeah, like, they're not on the same path, so I don't think either of them really have that competition.
I think the competition is not between them. I think Beyonce. Fans, no. It's not even fans. It's like that energy should be directed at the people and the rules of the voting for the Grammys. Like, if the way that voting works, right, is people only that have gotten Grammys and only people that work like in the music industry, only they can vote. And that's the real problem. That's where this energy should be directed to. Not who's better, not who deserves it more, none of that. It's, let's talk about the rules. Let's talk about the regulations set in place when it comes to the Grammys. Mm-hmm. If we've already, as a whole scene, collectively, that's not working out, who the fuck is making these rules? Who the fuck is still upholding these rules? Because obviously something needs to be done about it, because there's this other artist who is equally as deserving or maybe more, if that's how you feel, then something needs to be done about that. You know, it's not a matter about who's more talented, who deserves them. It's just about, like, it's really not fair. I personally thought that the people got to vote. And when the people get to vote, sometimes it's unfair because some people could be mega fans, but they just don't give a fuck to vote. It's like voting for, like, fucking a new president, right? How many people are like, oh, I'm not going to vote because it doesn't fucking matter even if I vote. You know what I mean? A lot of people have mentality. So that's why I was thinking this whole time, like, damn, when people are just not feeling like they want to vote for Beyonce then. But you just told me right now, it's not like that. Only certain people get to vote, and it's not even fans. Yeah. So that's a huge disadvantage. Yeah. Huge. I just feel Beyonce like has a huge fan base.
I feel like I just don't want to push that, like,
narrative of, like,
women versus women. I want, like, because I do truly think they're equally like just geniuses.
And they're different genres.
I'm gonna push it because I'm sorry. Different. I just will never. But I totally respect it.
Like, different genres. Like, you can't compare them. Like, they're literally completely different genres. Like, you can't, regardless of Beyonce having a fucking range or performance, whatever the fuck. They're completely different genres. If you were talking about Beyonce and Cardi B, okay, let's talk about it. But it's not the same.
Or like the Nicki and Meg, like, beef. Like, they're both rap queens, so they both want to be on top. Like,
there you go. That's valid.
But I would still give props to Nicki Minaj. Like, I would say Nicki Minaj is like, I just feel like, to me, again, I just feel like, you know what, I'm gonna go listen to Taylor Swift's album so I can come back next week and have like a formed opinion, because it's true. Beyonce, not every song, like, I'm a Beyonce fan, so a lot of her songs on Renaissance, I see parallels to, like, Crazy in Love, Dangerously in Love. Like, there's just certain sounds that it's just like, it's a Beyonce signature. And I'm gonna listen to Beyonce. I'm gonna listen to Taylor. Does she have like a? She did like a thing like Beyonce, where she released like her like back of the behind the scenes of her tour.
Yeah.
It's because I'm gonna watch that. Own her masters, right? So she redid all her songs.
She's done a lot. I think that has changed the music industry as well, especially in getting ownership over her own music. Like that was such, because I know now Meg Thee Stallion just achieved that too.
She's the first female rap artist who got signed on by Roc Nation who's ever been able to own her own master.
Yeah, so things like that, I feel like she's changing and she's doing a lot that to prove to others, not necessarily. And I just feel like the connection, I feel like it's that. The connection that Taylor makes with her fans is very personal, which is insane because she's like, has like a fucking billion fans. Yeah. But she plays like little Easter eggs. Like Beyonce does something really cool, which I honestly love, that she just drops her shit. And she's like, it's out, y'all seen it yet? And everyone does. Everyone fucking runs to download her shit. But Taylor Swift leaves Easter eggs everywhere. Like she's a storyteller, which is what I love. Like she always, cause same thing, like in her songs, she connects plots. It's not just the songs and the lyrics in itself. Like it's literally plot lines being told from different perspectives. Like I think she's a writer. I don't necessarily think that she's like a performer like Beyonce. Which is why I love her so much, because I'm very cheesy and corny and I love love and I love, you know, very like girly pop themes.
Love. Like her album is literally talking about how she's so much and happy. But
Beyonce's more of like a
bad bitch energy.
Bad bitch energy, which is nice, but not everyone feels like a bad bitch energy like that every day.
I would disagree. I feel like that's not Beyonce. I feel like Beyonce, if you look at Crazy in Love, Dangerously in Love, Upgrade You, Cater to You, Renaissance Church Girl, like she has a lot of songs that they're centered around her.
Yeah, but even just in Renaissance, Move, Thick,
So I guess that's what it is. It's just a difference of like if you're white and more American versus if you're like urban.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Taylor Swift has. To be honest, a lot of Latinos I've never heard. No, a lot of Latinos do not have appeal to Taylor Swift. I feel like that's more of American.
Listen to me right now. In Mexico City, Taylor Swift's concert was so loud. They literally like did like the fucking thing. It was almost equivalent to, I don't remember what kind of fucking point earthquake. Like
and they literally said that Taylor's like her concerts out of the country, not even in the US, everybody always knows lyrics for lyrics. Like everyone is actually singing
I would say
songs.
The same for Beyonce.
I just don't think it has.
I know you guys are not comparing, but I
no, but even in comparing, I honestly just disagree. I'm not saying that because I'm a Taylor fan. I'm just basing off of people that I know.
Yeah. But I also think too, when we think about like in terms of today, Taylor's younger, Beyonce's like older. You know what I'm saying?
That as well. So I also think like that we grew up with her. If Riri
were to drop an album, it would be different. Like Rihanna's more relevant to like youth.
Riri, please drop the album already, please, girl.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm still waiting. I'm still hoping.
Because if you think about it, the most digital records ever sold, that's titles to Rihanna. It's not to Beyonce. It's not even to Taylor Swift. It's to Rihanna. You know?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she has like the most ever sold records, and she hasn't released an album since fucking
I feel like that's why.
So I just feel like it's relevant to like your time now.
It's the appeal to the masses. Like, regardless of personal opinion, the appeal to the masses, like, Taylor has them bitches on fucking check.
And you cannot just say that it's like an American thing, because like, she wouldn't be selling out in other countries if that was...
To the point where, like, the news right now is literally scared that Taylor's gonna be like, what is it?
Oh, endorse
Biden, because they know that, like, her fans are so dedicated to her that she can probably influence the election.
She literally, since she started dating Travis Kelce from the fucking football team, she's literally generated to them $328 million of just marketing.
I do feel like that's just because, again, she's just younger. You know, like if Beyonce were looking at her like in her time, Beyonce's fucking over 10 plus years older than Taylor Swift.
But even at that time, even when Beyonce was young and popping, she didn't have that kind of reach.
I would disagree. I would totally disagree. I feel like you need to go back in time. Like Beyonce was revolutionary. Like she did a lot.
I agree with that.
Beyonce did a lot of first.
I agree. I 100% agree with that. I just think
people still to this day drop albums totally unannounced. And who started that? Beyonce. Nobody ever did that before Beyonce. Beyonce has set
I just
trends.
feel like when it comes to like fan base wise, like who like reps people hard as fuck. and this is coming from an unbiased place, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of either or. Like, I like music from both of them. I don't ride big for any of them. Mm-hmm. I've just always felt like Taylor
Tyler the Creator.
Dude, Taylor just, I've always just felt like she's had a bigger pull. Like, that's insane. Mm-hmm. Like, unheard of. And I've never, I mean, I'm not saying that Beyonce doesn't have a big fan base that don't ride for her. Of course, I know she does, but I never felt that it was that big as the way that. And then also, I think, does Beyonce still have her music out? Yeah, she does, right? Like on Spotify and like Apple?
She has all her
Was
music
there a point where she fucking only dropped it on Tidal? Platform?
Like,
and I think that fucked her over for a moment because I remember
that was during Lemonade because it wasn't on anything.
Yeah, because I remember being like, "What the fuck is that about, bitch? Tidal? Who the fuck uses that?"
But I feel like again that shows you like her power that she's just like, I'm only gonna drop it on a certain platform because I know my fan base is so large and so prominent and so supportive that it's still gonna, and it did do numbers. I mean, it's literally one of her most critically acclaimed albums ever made. So it's not even like my biased opinion, because I could say Lemonade to me was not transformative. I could honestly, as a Beyonce fan, say like that was not my transformative album. Like, put me Dangerously in Love, put me Self-Titled. Like, there's different albums. Lemonade was on my album, you know, but I can't relate too much to like my man fucking
Beyonce, I hope you're watching this and you take my girl out to dinner.
Beyonce, if you're watching this, I love you so much.
No, yeah, look, she's obsessed.
No,
with your girl.
I am, but
Come on the
I'm not
plane.
gonna discredit Taylor Swift because I understand her impact. I'm just saying, like, me internally, she's just never gonna compare to Beyonce. But like you said, it's totally objective. It's not like it's not
they're
like
not in the same
to me. It's just more of like even like I just don't, because they're my favorite. Like, genuine. Like, they're both Beyonce, Taylor, and Adele. To me, are like the queens and gods of my like. I wanted
those
to
are your
be
holy trinity.
Yes, like I wanted to be them. I wanted to sound like them. I wanted, and like I said, like Taylor's the reason I even started listening to country music, and then she moved from country music into pop, and then she just started doing all this shit. But to me, that's what I'm saying. Like, Taylor to me is girly pop. Like, when I want to feel like a cute little girl, like, I'm gonna listen to Taylor. And when I want to feel like during my marathon, guaranteed, I'm starting and ending with Beyonce, and I'm ending with Taylor Swift 10-minute version because I'm like, I'm about to run this last mile for 10 minutes. Like,
I will say this though, I'm not a huge fan of pop girly Taylor. I love her country stuff, but not her pop. Some, some, but a lot of them are like.
No, I'm also like aware of that she's not for everyone. No, I grew up with her, so I love the shit out of her. But I was very limited on music growing up because, back then I couldn't just download shit. First of all, I didn't even know how, and second of all, I always got viruses on my shit, like on my computer. So I was very limited to radio music. Yeah. I didn't have fucking cool uncles or cousins to show me music or whatever.
You gotta record your fucking favorite song on the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
For the ringtone.
Like, when I heard Diva, my mind was blown.
Diva.
Yeah, like, it completely blew my mind.
Crazy.
And that was my first introduction to Beyonce.
No, you know what? When I was younger,
Crazy in Love, don't put that song right now because I'll stop and do the fucking choreo.
No, I'm gonna say no. Beyonce definitely has some huge. I'm shocked that she hasn't had album of the year. I'll agree with that.
I'm shocked too.
That's insane. Like, that's a fact we can all agree with. If Taylor has 4, there ain't no way that Beyonce shouldn't have at least 2.
I understood why Kanye stood up.
No, we're not gonna pull a Kanye moment on Taylor again, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to take flowers. Like,
we're not taking flowers.
I'm not discrediting because I think Beyonce deserves it, but I don't think Taylor any
less. And Beyonce would totally not support the idea of pitting people
and they're
against
friends,
each
right?
other. Yeah, Beyonce has gone to when Taylor Swift did her movie premiere, Beyonce went to show up for her. Beyonce has repeatedly sent her flowers and like showed her support. Like I said, I just feel like when you're an icon and you're a legend and no one's at your caliber, you're never going to be in competition with other people. Like, I feel like Beyonce genuinely gives her flowers to Taylor because she recognizes her impact. That's what I'm saying. I'm not diminishing Taylor's impact. I'm just saying, to me, she's not relatable. It's like, to me, like, it's just like, it's different things. Like, people are going to see Karol G, like, oh my God, Karol G, everybody. But some people will be like, well, Selena, she's died over 25 plus years ago and she still has, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's like legacy versus like today relevancy. And that's not to say
what you like, what you don't like.
Let me say something controversial as well. I don't think Selena is, to me
neither,
worthy of the fandom she has. Truly. Like, I don't personally.
You think it's because she died early?
I do.
It's like Aaliyah.
Yeah. I genuinely do, and like that's probably fucked up, but I genuinely think
more
that.
Like infatuated with the potential she could have had.
Who she could have been. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. Low key, because Selena has like 2, 3, 4 good bops, but other than that,
Como La Flor.
That's all I know.
Chico, and obviously, but again, it goes down to the impact that she had on the mass. Like on the masses of people, it had such an impact regardless of her. She was for sure undeniably talented, undeniably beautiful. Exactly. I don't deny the talent. I'm just saying that. The what?
Oh, relax.
You think so?
No.
She said no.
Like, did Selena have that impact in Honduras?
Who? Selena? Probably. I would say like maybe. Yeah, everybody knows Selena, but I would say like that's what I'm saying. To me, Taylor has the impact. Like I'm not discrediting Taylor's impact. I know she literally has moved like $1 billion in revenue just on her tours. Like I'm completely not discrediting like her impact. I'm just saying, to me, Taylor wouldn't even be on my top 100. You know, but like I said, I haven't listened to music. But let me go listen.
If it's not your genre, that's like this is a distinction we need to make. Like, you either like certain genres or you don't. And Taylor and Beyonce are completely different genres, not even the same lane.
Are they not both?
You can't compare. No, because I feel like Taylor could be a pop girl.
Taylor was a pop girl, but then she moved into folk, indie. Like she did more mellow.
And Beyonce's more just that one thing.
No, I don't want to say that either, because to be honest, like
this last album was not even that. It was like disco,
this last album
house,
was so fucking amazing. Shout out to John, because me and John went to Renaissance together.
She did house music. She worked with like one of like the best.
Maybe I need to check her out, because
it's like
this last album is good.
Dude, I've stopped listening to her a minute ago.
It's pop house though. I would say it's like pop house. It's not like I listen to house music. This is not the shit Rex is bumping.
What song you like right now?
What's the song I like? Let me have to pull it up.
I'm telling you,
my niece loves America.
When I told you that she fell off for me a long time ago, I was really serious.
But it's good, like I said, Lemonade was just so specific. Like,
I say play Pure Honey.
Pure Honey.
That's low-key my favorite.
That's that thick.
It takes a little while. That's what I'm saying. But to be fair, you need to, if you're gonna listen to Taylor, I want you to go in listening to it, not expecting.
Yeah, please.
I'm not expecting anything.
Not expecting anything, but not expecting to compare the two.
No. I know. I totally know they're different genre.
Yeah.
Genre.
And also
what's the genre?
And you gotta really be able to like feel her lyrics.
I'm gonna be getting ready when I have a lot of time.
I'm gonna send you some songs.
Send me songs. Send me a playlist.
That I want you to get really, really high to, and just really open your heart to.
Whoa.
You said your therapist wasn't working out for you? That's fine.
Yeah, no, girl. Because literally,
heal you. We're your therapist now.
She's dropping an album on April 19th, and
not 2 days after my birthday.
No, I saw
TikTok.
I saw a TikTok where somebody's like, not Taylor dropping her album, but right before my favorite holiday, 420.
I'm dead.
She found her ex cheated on her, and she found a group chat from her ex called the Tortured Men group chat, and he was like, just I could only imagine was on that group chat, and she named her album the Tortured Poets
Society. Yeah.
So she's gonna be digging at that man. I'm excited.
But I also really hope she threw some Kelsey love in there, because they're adorable.
Have you seen her, man?
He's fucking fine, babe.
Fine? He's alright.
And I'm so fucking upset that he's on the Chiefs, because I go for the 49ers. So it's like, damn it, because...
Do you think he's going to win now? Do you think it's like he's going to win since
Taylor Swift won? All I'm going to say is I feel like momentum is important. And I've done my research on it, because I remember feeling like, like when I'm watching these games, the energy that my body's radiating, because I feel so strongly about it, like it's insane. I can't imagine being in a stadium where every single fucking person is literally radiating this crazy ass fucking energy towards the players. Like that definitely, like it's proven. Like the scientists can't prove, because I went like a little deep dive about it. Like it's not something tangible that can be like experimented on. But it definitely is something that, as a collective, everyone agrees that it does affect how the game goes. So it pisses me the fuck off that we got these little white bitches, Taylor Swift fans, all of a sudden watching football, adding in their gay-ass momentum that's not needed. Like, it's a radioactive game without random little bitches that don't even know the game.
You know what?
To just hop in here and add their momentum towards the team that's not my team.
Random little bitches. Vanessa just started watching football this month.
And that was a month ago. That was a month ago. So please relax. And I'm really about this. And those little girls are just doing it to support Taylor, which is fine.
Yes, we are. Go Chiefs.
So there you go. So,
yo, I want to talk about Olivia Culpo real quick. Do you guys know who she is?
Yes.
Who? Olivia Pulpo?
Culpo.
Oh, that, yeah, I know who that is.
She is fucking making cute ass shit for like NFL wives. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Dude, okay.
That's a different bitch.
Olivia Pulpo is like... You're talking about Olivia Rodrigo, huh?
No. Are you talking about the wife of someone on the 49ers who got licensed to like...
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think her... Is
licensed to what?
Olivia Pulpo, isn't that some other bitch? She's like,
is it?
Licensed
wrong
to what?
Bitch, wrong bitch. To make merch with NFL jerseys. But cute.
Let me see, bitch.
As fuck, bitch.
So there was some controversy. They were saying like they're like, oh, it's so unfair that like this, white girl got to...
You're right, Kristin.
Oh my God.
Kristin Juszczyk.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that cute ass merch she makes.
Do you guys just ever think like, just stop talking about race?
I don't always think that, but I think certain things matter. I just feel like, to me, in sports, it's like, don't people make merch off like the jerseys and shit they like? But I also know it's like sometimes you have to look at things like at the micro level. It's not like about like so it's popular now. She's started
a seamstress.
This? Yeah, like back in the 2000s, in Black culture, it was very popular for them to like repurpose jerseys and do things like that. So I could see like when you look at like the parallels of like fashion history and how Black people and Black culture have influenced, culture and like how that's been taken upon, but I can't say it's a unique idea to say like I'm gonna get this jersey and repurpose it.
Well, I don't think they're saying it's a unique idea though.
I just think that her designs are so fucking dope.
Yeah, and I also think, to me, it makes sense, like her proximity. Her partner is literally on the 49ers. Why would she not get licensed? Like, I just think, to me, like, it makes sense. Whereas like a different person, like when you look at even Dapper Dan, like when you think about how today, like all these Louis Vuitton, Michael Kors, Gucci, how they have like the print with their brand name, that wasn't even something that was popular until Dapper Dan, and that was something that came from Black culture. Like, she
does it for a lot of like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like when we look at things, like if you're unaware of like the history of things, like I said, it was not even popular for brands to be putting their icons all over their clothes until Dapper Dan, and he was actually permitted, similar to how that girl is permitted to like license and use like NFL memorabilia. He was permitted by all these top brands to use his brand or to use their logos to create new clothing. So Dapper Dan is an icon, and he transformed the way all of fashion was written. So I just think like we got to think about like the history, but like I said, I don't think recreating a jersey into like a jacket is like a new idea. Like people repurpose.
Well, no one's saying it's a new idea. I just think
that her designs specifically are really, really cute. Good.
And I feel like that's what sucks about. I understand, like, obviously I'm not saying that people of color get less opportunity, because that's seen across the board, but at the same time I just feel like there are some like white creators that do get opportunities that I think are dope, and I think it is sad to see when it's being knocked down because people want to make it into like a race or color thing. But
especially like in scenarios like this, where I do think her designs are very original. I think they're very like literally like something like you're wearing right now, but the logo in the back, which is fucking adorable. When in reality, if we really want to make it a race thing, the amount of times that Kardashians have stolen ideas from Black creators, you know what I mean? Like I feel like we pick and choose, and I think it's easy to make those kind of statements to lower category celebrities because they're easier to cancel. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's easier to knock down someone who's just starting, who happens to be white, as opposed to, someone who's created something so huge by ultimately stealing a lot of their ideas. You know what I mean? But you can't say that because they're, fucking ruling the world.
Hit you with an email with season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think to her, if she was a regular ass white girl, they would not give her license. But because she's married to somebody on the player, they're gonna let her license. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if I'm married to a fucking NFL player and I'm making shit, you better fucking give me a license. The fuck, like I'm already making you money. And again, she made a jacket for Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift made that bitch blow up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love that. Like, I love the fact that it's still women really taking control of, or like taking advantage of a space that's mainly male dominant. You know what I mean? Like, and men are mad about it. Like, men are mad that bitches are looking cute in their fucking like outfits and stuff. Even just
Like, you know, the amount of tweets I've seen of men mad that Taylor Swift and like her following is watching football now. I'm like, why are you guys mad? Why y'all mad that? I mean, I understand why I'm mad because I'm believing.
That's
in,
not
like,
your team, yeah.
I'm believing in momentum. How they're gonna add this extra energy against my team. That's why I'm mad, which is completely different than just a bunch of men like, oh, these girls don't know nothing about football. Why like that's insane. Like you guys should be happy that more girls are taking interest in this game. Like. Right.
Exactly.
Even if it starts off as just for shits and giggles, who knows? They might become real fans. Like they might like the game for real.
And not even that. Why is it like
why y'all gatekeeping football?
Yeah, like why y'all mad? Like don't y'all love this sport? Don't y'all want everyone to love it?
Don't you want everybody to be hyped in the fucking room?
Exactly.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that Usher halftime though.
Oh yeah, I'm so ready to look for Usher. Talk about my boss was like, why Usher? He's so irrelevant. I'm like,
what? Please.
I'm like, Usher is a legend.
He got the buff. I already know. I'm gonna be like, I'm actually. That's the only reason why I'm a little like.
Yeah.
A little shoulder.
Right, we'll stop.
I'm a little damn because my family is a huge 49ers fan. So they're already saying like we're gonna meet at Riverside at so and so's house and we're all gonna get together. But they're not. I don't know how lit they're gonna be for the halftime show. So I'm like, damn, should I go there or should I go to a bar where I know once a halftime comes on,
it's lit.
Everybody's gonna be lit, you know. But I'm like, you know what? I might just have to turn up and tell my family either y'all get with it. You better get with it. Hey, or you know what? I'm thinking about a plan of pulling up with a bottle and getting everybody fucked up. So by the time the halftime comes on, everybody could just automatically everyone's gonna be vibing. Everybody's gonna, they have no choice but to.
Yeah, I think it's a good plan.
Yeah, because I'm excited because I need to be surrounded because I'm thinking I need to be surrounded by like that 49er energy. Yeah, and I know everyone there's gonna be repping it. Right. As opposed to if I go to a bar, I'm gonna be surrounded by some Chief. You're like, I'm gonna have to be fighting bitches. Yeah, I don't need that. So.
Yeah, I'm literally like. Everyone I know is going for the Niners, apparently. I didn't know the Niners was everyone in my fucking... California. Yeah, well, I'm going to be in all Taylor Swift merch, so... That's fine. I'm going to be talking shit. I'm going to be like, Travis Kelce better fucking get it, because I'm just going to be the devil's advocate.
Yeah. I feel like they're going to win.
Statistics say that the Chiefs are going to win because they have, like, a very good...
But also, isn't the NFL, like, rigged and shit?
I don't think so. People say, but I genuinely think that when it comes to these things, statistics go suck a dick because you never know. What matters is what's in the heart, and my heart's over here. What matters is what's in here.
So she's already in trouble.
Yeah. So what matters is over here, and I think that the last two games that the 49ers played, they had them in the first quarter. Like they literally were sucking ass the first two quarters, and they came back in the last two and won both games, which should never happened. But you know what? It's what is happening. So they might have us in the first half, but I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that they're going to pull through the end the way they always do. I'm going to take that championship
Only because I'm from California, I'm rooting for the 49ers.
And in case you guys don't know, the Chiefs and the 49ers actually went to head at the Super Bowl like 2-3 years ago.
2020, during the election.
4 years ago. So
actually, I'm going to see who has cuter.
Who won though?
I'm going to go by whoever has the cuter
Chiefs. And there's like a recorded, like, because the NFL players get mic'd up. And there's this little clip going around where Kittle, one of the players in the 49ers, he says, like, I'm going to come back. And he was like, and I'm not just coming back. I'm getting my revenge against them. So he kind of manifested that. So it's happening again. It's not really heard of that the same two teams go to teams so, like, very often right after they just had a Super Bowl together. It's not really, it doesn't happen often. So the fact that they are, and the fact that he said that, and the fact that Purdy, our quarterback, is doing, like, amazing, I'm like, you know what? I'm just a believer at heart, and I truly feel like, I know I've only been a fan for a month, but I feel like me becoming a fan is the best thing that's ever happened to the 49ers.
Oh,
like,
of course.
It's like I'm all they needed.
Yeah.
And now that I'm in here, that's all they needed. Now it's locked in.
Right.
And I'm that delusional. My delusion is going to be so strong, it's going to override any kind of momentum that the Taylor Swift fans have.
I love, like, sports superstition enthusiasm because I had a cousin when we went to the World Cup in Brazil, that motherfucker didn't wash his shirt for a month because he said that because he hadn't washed his shirt that Mexico was gonna win. And literally, like, he calls it, he's like, it's because I wasn't wearing my shirt. That was during the no era penal era. So he's like, no, literally it's that. Like, that's the fact that I didn't wear my jersey is why. What it was. Yeah, and I'm like, that is fucking disgusting because you smelled like ass. Yeah, but I love it. Like, I love that people just feel that energy.
Yeah. And the fact that I feel it is why I know we're gonna win.
Exactly.
Right.
And then when you don't, they're all sad and shit.
Yeah.
Is funny.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, y'all know the guy. The New Year's guy. He's a Chiefs fan. So we've kind of been bantering a little bit.
No
so now
way.
we have to. Now
you gotta win.
Like if this man wins.
We don't need to. This man don't need.
We already bet, and I'm not even gonna tell you what the bet was.
Oh. Tell us.
I'll tell you guys on the Patreon.
Hey.
Oh. No, it really did. So y'all gonna want to hear it.
Damn.
Well, we'll see. We'll see this week. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see who wins, Taylor Swift or the Niners.
If the 49ers lose, I'm gonna take 10 shots next episode.
Damn.
And I'll be fucked up, and I'll be rambling, I'll be cussing, I'm not even gonna be coherent the whole entire episode because I'm gonna be very upset.
I'm gonna be singing 10-minute All Too Well Taylor version for.
And that's fine because I love Taylor. But
I might not be here.
She got nothing to do with the Chiefs.
Oh my god.
All right, guys.
Yeah. But before we go, I do want to shout out my cousin. Her name's Jasmine. She did my Botox. Look at this. Y'all see any wrinkles?
What?
When did you get Botox?
When is your forehead gonna move?
She did it 2 weeks ago. What?
I'm saying, when's your forehead gonna move? Like, shout out to Jasmine.
No, literally, she did it 2 weeks ago.
Not one wrinkle.
She's fucking amazing. Her at is Salud Wellness.
Well, so the point of Botox is like to not have your face, like to like.
Yeah. But she's amazing. So
that was no shade.
That was
not a shade.
That was not shade.
That's literally the point. Like if you don't see not one wrinkle, bitch, you know that shit's good.
Jasmine,
I hadn't even noticed how your forehead didn't move.
Yeah. So hit her up, guys. She is amazing. She's an LA based, but she also does home fucking calls. So please hit her up. I'm gonna drop her at. Also, please remember to subscribe. We love you guys so much, and we appreciate you guys watching. But subscribing does help us out to create better content, to create more content.
Comment down below what would you do on your rat day.
Comment below who you're going for, Chief for the Niners. Comment below
who is better, Beyonce or Taylor Swift.
And if you know that you're going to the Chiefs and knowing I'm the only bitch on here that watches football and likes the 49ers, don't fucking comment Chiefs or you're getting blocked. You're never going to be able to see another
I'll
episode.
unblock you. It's okay. Don't worry.
And I'm just going to go for whoever is the cuter quarterback. So
honestly, both the teams have read
their... The Chiefs has a cuter...
Who's the quarterback for Chiefs?
I don't know.
We'll Google later. Who?
Mahomes?
Oh, no.
I
don't know.
Ugly. But you know what? Purdy's kind of ugly too.
So I'm gonna just go by overall who has the better team looking. You know what? I'm Team Usher, baby.
It's about what's on the inside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be lit on that halftime.
Yeah, I'm a bandwagoner. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna go for whoever wins. So if Taylor Swift ends
up winning, is so me. That was me with soccer too. I'd be like, who's winning? All right, that's a better team, I guess.
And I'm still like that with every other sport, but football, I'm locked in now.
Yeah.
You know what I hate 30
days.
You know what Here's my beef with football. I hate that internationally, worldwide, we're the only people who call it football. Like football is the term for
soccer.
Yeah, like I hate that.
Who gives a fuck? We just want to be different so bad.
It's just fucking ugly. And I honestly, one of my issues too is like, why y'all playing football in another country when you're still playing American teams? Like that's mad weird.
Huh?
Like they go to other countries and play football, like American football, but it's still like two American teams.
Huh? I don't get it. I'm sorry. The second shot's kicking in right now. So
like it makes no fucking sense. So to me, it's just like it's soccer all the way. Like ain't no competition.
Football is really fun to watch. So you guys should get into it. Watch the Super Bowl. Just get into it. Just sit your ass down. Have a beer. Have a fucking shot. Have a mixed drink. Have a little hors d'oeuvre.
She said, indulge in alcoholism while you're there.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. Tune into our Patreon, guys. We're going to be chatting up about Grammys, yes and no's, misses and hoes. I mean, well.
I'm going to tell you my bet with this man.
Yes.
If my team loses, what I have to do.
And her second kidnapping
What I got to give up.
Thank you, besties. Thank you, besties, for watching. We'll see you guys next week. We love you so much.
Bye.